outrage tonight at Lululemon after two former employees said they were fired for calling police on robbers in Georgia.
No. You can march back out. You can march back out. No, you can march.
No.
Seriously. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Video their car.
You can even hear the duo screaming for the masked thieves to get out of the store after they grabbed a bunch of stuff. They never physically prevented them from stealing items or even leaving the store, but Lululemon claims the encounter broke their employee policy. You know, Griff, I'm going to start by you. I want to show you this quote from one of the women who she was a manager, her name is Jennifer Ferguson. She spoke to 11 Alive local news, and she said, "We are not supposed to get in the way. You kind of clear a path for whatever they're going to do, and then after it's over, you scan a QR code, and that's it. We've been told not to put it in any notes because that might scare other people. We're not supposed to call the police. We're not supposed to really even talk about it." And so she was fired. You know, Griff, and organized retail theft, that's not just someone walking in and, you know, stealing something, a single person. You actually have organizations who are going in, they are planning. This, I think they said, was the 5th time the same group has hit that same Lululemon. In Georgia, they are a state that has actually enacted penalties on organized retail theft. But now Lululemon is saying you can't even call the police. It kind of feels like they're an accomplice to the problem.
Well, talk about no good deed goes unpunished. I mean, you can hear them on the tape saying, get out, get out. And yet there's a policy that they can't do that. And now they lose their job. Like, this is outrageous. You don't want to put yourself in harm's way. It's the same principle as if you get mugged on the street and they want your wallet, you can get another wallet. You can get more credit cards. You don't want to lose your life. I get that. But like literally simply trying to shoo them off, and they didn't do anything to put themselves in danger, it looked like. They basically just made some noise, told them to get out. Then they call the police. What else would you want them to do other than exactly that?
It kind of seems like the right thing. Now, Sarah, so I want to show you this quote. This actually comes from the Lululemon Employee Handbook, and they say, no amount of merchandise in the store is worth putting yourself at risk for. Lululemon has a zero-tolerance policy on chasing or physically engaging with a guest when a theft or suspected theft has occurred. So I understand that, and to Griff's point, that does make sense, but we're talking about nonviolent crimes. The DOJ says when you have a nonviolent criminal, when they come out of jail, 20% of them move on to violent crimes. So these nonviolent crimes absolutely can turn violent. So calling the police seems like the right thing to do.
The recidivism rate is through the roof. And the reason it's through the roof is because of these policies. So they say they don't want their employees in danger, right? But employees are in danger when you have policies that allow criminals to walk into the store, basically pick up all the merchandise and walk out. I used to see it when I lived in the D.C. area in Northern Virginia. I would go into a grocery store and I would watch as thieves walked in, grabbed as much liquor as they wanted or as much food. It was usually liquor. What I would see, you know, they would grab the beer or the wine, and everybody would stand back and then let them through. Well, that becomes a problem because then the neighborhood becomes infested with criminals. Right. So, you know, it doesn't make any sense to me that the employee says they want to protect the employer wants to protect the employees when they allow the criminal free access to everything in the store. It's backwards.
I completely agree, Raymond. And so some of the research on crime deterrence shows that harsher penalties don't necessarily have an impact on deterring crime. But what they have proven does deter crime is when that you have a criminal knows that there's a high likelihood that they're going to be swiftly prosecuted, and then there will be consequences. Right. But that's not what's happening right now in cities all across the nation.
Well, with this policy, they should change their name to Lululemon because I mean, they're basically throwing open their doors to anyone who wants to come in and steal. But there's something deeper here. You're not only incentivizing more of this criminality, more of this reckless looting, but you are, as Sarah said, endangering your employees and the customers of Lululemon and any other store with this kind of policy. You need a hard deterrent at some point.
Right.
And like Daniel Penny in the subway of New York, why are we penalizing Good Samaritans, firing them, prosecuting them? No.
But the people going in and stealing, nothing. No.
But
Don't call
they
it
get off
freedom.
scot-free.
Can I just say, by the way, they don't look like they're going to do yoga.
No, they don't. No, they
They're going
to
sell it
It's
and
not
make
like
money.
they need
Well,
it.
you know what? By the way, I'm
Lululemon.
going to just walk into Lululemon. You know, fine. I'm going to go get some clothes.
by the way,
Get a good mask.
I'm a sucker paying.
Get a great mask. Remember San Francisco? They made it known so that criminals knew you could steal up to $900, right, inside a convenience store. So what happened? People got together in groups. They brought like 8. Each one stole about $800.
They do
and
price check.
They do price check, like, hey, I got it. And then they walk right out the
Yeah.
store. And now we've got stores shutting down, neighborhoods that are depleted of resources. And the sad thing is that this is in neighborhoods that are desperately needing to have
It's a
stores
great
and-
point. Just to add to what else we've seen, I was
Right.
just complaining to Raymond 10 minutes ago. I took Allegra. I need Allegra because allergies. I don't know what's going on. And I went over to a Walgreens and I had to wait there 10 minutes because they lock it up because it's apparently okay to just walk in and take whatever you want off the shelf. Here in New York, everything is behind a
a
key.
That's right.
You have to push a
plexiglass.
button. It's like, come on, I gotta go. I gotta do the big show.
Do you know
can't
why
even
your
get deodorant.
allergies are so bad this season in New York City? It is
Right.
because they had planted more male trees this year than female trees because they don't have so many flowers that drop to the ground. But apparently they release more pollen, so allergies are out of control
Okay,
in New York.
just to
So
tie
this is all about gender now.
Everyone, little fact.
Though I love
Men
that.
just ruin everything.
That's why New York has been driving me crazy.
And it's all
But
gender
when
oriented.
when you accommodate and enable this kind of mayhem in a store, you're going to get more of it. It breaks my heart watching this. And this is a Tony area of Atlanta. This is a Tony suburb. And they've been hit allegedly 12 times. That
They're going to
store-
shut down. They're going to lose
have to
their
shut
But
down.
so
That's gonna
34
happen.
states have enacted policy for harsher penalties on these organized retail thefts. Why aren't they calling 911 and actually having these harsher penalties? What is the purpose of legislation if you're not going to enforce it?
And why aren't
no
they
sense to
cutting
me.
boy trees down?
Right, exactly.
All the boy trees
No,
the
down.
there
boy
are
trees,
more boy
bye-bye.
trees.
Stuck on-
We've got too many topics in this segment.
Yeah, but you brought up a really great point here. And what will happen is these stores will shut down. The communities, again, like I said, will be depleted. But we're left with this big question, right? You talk about the law and enforcing the law. These companies don't want to enforce those laws. Somehow they've associated all of this action with their kind of weird woke ideology. Believe me, that's where this is going. They don't want to do anything because they're afraid of how they will.
Well, what I see is really troublesome raising children. I'm raising
Right.
boys. I am teaching them certain rules. You have to behave this way. You have to
Right.
follow the rules. You have to respect the law. But yet you keep seeing these stories. You can walk into the store. You can shoplift. There's no penalties for it. I mean, you see Senator Fetterman showing up to the Senate in like a hoodie and athletic shorts. What I have to tell my children, no, you cannot wear athletic shorts to dinner. That's
You
not
shouldn't have to
appropriate.
teach your children. You can't go into a store and steal a bunch of yoga pants.
But I love
Right.
what
It's a no-brainer.
Lululemon said. We're supporting educators. What does that have to do
What?
by facilitating larceny?
Well, they
You're-
do have a
you're-
big lobby.
This
God
is
bless them.
a
They're a
nightmare.
huge lobby. They got a lot
That's it.
recently.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.